Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, we're diving into the life of Thakur Ramkrishna Paramhans, a 19th century Indian mystic and spiritual leader who influences millions. Let's embark on a quest to understand his life and teachings. Let's get started. Our journey begins in rural Bengal, India, where Ramkrishna was born. Picture a small village filled with vibrant life and deep traditions. Even as a child, there were hints of his extraordinary path. Imagine a young boy captivated by ancient stories and spiritual dramas. These early experiences planted seeds of curiosity about the divine. Ramkrishna's spiritual journey was anything but linear. He explored different faiths and practices, immersing himself in bhakti yoga and tantra. He lived these traditions, pushing himself to the limits. This led to ecstatic trances, profound visions, and a deep divine connection. Now let's talk about the core of his philosophy, the message that resonated with people from all walks of life. He taught that the divine could be reached through many paths, each valid and valuable in its own way. It's like looking at a mountain. You can reach the summit through different routes, but the view from the top remains the same. This message of inclusivity and tolerance was radical for its time and continues to be relevant today. One of the most remarkable things about Ramkrishna was his ability to inspire others. He saw his role as a spiritual guide, a kindler of the inner flame that resides within us all. Among his devotees were scholars, skeptics, even those who initially came to challenge his teachings. We'll explore the lives of his closest disciples, each touched and transformed by his guidance, who went on to spread his message far and wide. Ramkrishna's life was marked by events that shaped his path, moments of realization, encounters with spiritual giants and tests of faith, divine revelations during temple rituals, meetings with wandering mystics, and periods of suffering deepened his understanding. These moments forged his extraordinary spirit. While Ramkrishna himself wasn't a prolific writer, his words and teachings have been meticulously documented by those who knew him best. Imagine the impact of hearing his teachings directly from his disciples, stories recounted, dialogues recreated, and the essence of his wisdom preserved for generations to come. These writings offer invaluable insights into his unique perspective and serve as a source of guidance and inspiration for seekers around the world. Even though he lived in the 19th century, Ramkrishna's influence continues to ripple through time. Think about it. His ideas about religious harmony, the pursuit of self-knowledge, and the importance of direct spiritual experience are just as relevant today as they were over a century ago. His legacy lives on not just in the institutions established in his name, but in the countless individuals who continue to find solace, inspiration, and guidance in his teachings. His teachings transcend cultural and temporal boundaries. No one exists in a vacuum, and Ramkrishna was no exception. He lived during a time of great intellectual and spiritual ferment in India, surrounded by other towering figures who left their own indelible marks on history. Imagine the conversations, the debates, the exchange of ideas that must have taken place between these remarkable individuals. We'll explore his interactions with these contemporaries, revealing the ways in which they influenced and challenged each other, ultimately shaping the spiritual landscape of their time. It's easy to place spiritual figures on a pedestal, to see them as somehow above the everyday concerns of ordinary people. But Ramkrishna, despite his profound wisdom, never lost sight of his humanity. He was known for his playful sense of humor, his deep empathy for others, and his ability to find joy in the simplest of things. These personal anecdotes humanize him, reminding us that spirituality isn't about detachment from the world, but about finding the divine within the everyday. Even as his physical health declined, Ramkrishna's spirit remained undimmed. He faced his final days with the same courage, grace, and unwavering faith that had defined his life. His passing, far from being an end, marked the beginning of a new chapter in the story of his influence, as his teaching spread far beyond the confines of his physical presence. So, there you have it, a glimpse into the extraordinary life and teachings of Thakur Ramkrishna Paramhans. We've journeyed through his early influences, his spiritual awakening, the core of his philosophy, and the enduring legacy he left behind. But this is just the beginning. There's a whole universe of knowledge to uncover within his teachings. If you enjoyed this cosmic exploration, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more awe-inspiring content. Until next time, keep those minds curious and those hearts open.